What's up, Doc?
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we are here for a brand new week on a Monday. That's when I usually start my brand new weeks. We got Long War of the Chosen, and hopefully a successful mission without injury to gain some smash and grab loot. It would be nice, it would be helpful, it would come in handy for what we got going. So we'll keep our fingers crossed, try to keep myself focused. And speaking of which, I gotta clean my glasses real quick. It might not go so smoothly if I don't clean these things. Holy smokes. The glassless ZigZag, here we are. Yeah, learn from the best. There you go. As usual, yeah. There we go. I don't know what he's gonna say when he does it over on the Twitch side, because he's already used up his oopsie. He's gonna have to come up with another exclamation when he does it again over there. Hope you're feeling better, Glacier. I know you left us a little under the weather last week, so I hope you're doing better. There. I think I can see you once again. How about that? And I finally got a strap for the back of my glasses. It's about time. As they've aged, they've gotten a little looser, so they had a nasty habit of sliding down a lot. So no more do I get to subtly go, no thank you, watch your comments. As I push my glasses back up. But, hey, Floki, good to see you. Glad you can make it in.
What's up, Doc?
Woof! Stamaris! Ahoy ahoy to you too! Yeah, you're not as old as me, but still. Old enough, huh? To use the excuse. Ahoy ahoy. So for those that came in late, I did a test, and I know I'll just repeat what I did over after the test, get all the memes over to the Twitch side by the end of the week. So everybody over there can also play with the memes, just like we have been on the YouTube side. And looks like it's top of the hour though. And so I think I need to see about getting over to the game. So that sounds like a good plan. I don't know. I spent some time while we were waiting looking around in the... This is actually listed as the armory. There they... Now we got Glacier. And Werner made it in too. I was gonna go, he's yeah, he had his da-da-da. And now we get another high roll from Glacier to see if he can beat his 94. Oh yeah, 89 paired with the 94. Thank you, Glacier. I got my work cut out for me today. So anyway, we got to get out to the map and get this mission of ours going. I guess that's what we got to do. Yeah, as I wish, because that's specifically what I did wish for, huh? Alrighty. Let's see about getting this party started. I'm going to... Let's just get out there. So we got a mission 100%. We're sitting over here gathering intel also. So part of me says, why don't I just gather intel for a little bit longer, so maybe I don't have to fly back over here to get it. We got plenty of time on the smash and grab. to go to over. You know, we're not gonna run out of time to get that infiltrated. So why don't I just finish here so I can maybe save some flying time? I don't know. That's my thought.
Strategic resource located.
And we got our intel. And now we can go do our mission. So a pack of stray dogs were hovering over something along the roadside. A relatively uncommon sight since the Advent ban on all livestock and domesticated animals. When our squad approached, the strays hesitantly fled, revealing a field littered with alien bodies. We recovered the specimens for Tigan's research. So that's how we gained our 35 more intel. That's actually nice. Nice little haul for spending a little time. So let's do that. And let's do our mission. And it's the same mission. It was 7 to 9 all. The only thing that's changed is it's down to vulnerable. So I don't know. Maybe the odds are that we don't face 9, we face 8 now, or you know, it's not going to do much. It's not going to make a huge difference, I don't think. Just as a refresher, this is the squad we have going out. We got Bluejay and Marcus Nameless Joy going out. These are our 2 squaddies. They're going to be. That's why we went with. I went with a squad of 6 because I want to get. I want to get past that squaddy levels and see if we can't get everybody going on the promotion train. Nefertiti is along as a leader, so we have her and Trojan also. So on a revealed mission, I thought Trojan would be nice to have along. So maybe if we have the good old drones, we could eliminate those before we're, well, if we find them before we're revealed or found. Glacier is a sharpshooter. He is our lone snapshot and probably will be the only snapshot sniper we get, but we're going to work with him on this and see if we can't make him work and get him promoted. Coach is our gunner. He's got the laser cannon with a hair trigger on it, and we got Dark Admiral doing shinobi duties, and he does get the benefit of Blade Masters because he's at least a Lance Corporal. So it's a solid team, I think. I do believe we got to be a little careful with Bluejay. You know, he's a little squishy. So hopefully as a Grenadier, although he does not have Bombard, maybe we can keep him just a pinch out of the front row so he doesn't get a random shot that just takes him out. That's the risk on this mission, as we've experienced, unfortunately, too many times in the past. So I say, let's get this party started and launch. Operation True Horde. I don't want to face a horde of aliens, so please, I don't like that name. Unless we're the horde coming down on them. I don't know. Maybe we could look at it that way. Woof.
What's up, Doc?
Lucian, good to see you popping in. Glad you could come in, at least say hi for us. I appreciate you showing up. No Lucian on this particular mission. We just looked at the team that's going out right now. Getting ready to have boots on the ground. And thank you for the low vibe. You're the only one that's given us a low vibe today. I think Glacier's lowest roll was a 89. And he had one higher than that too. So thank you for your efforts. Okay, we're on the outskirts of Chicago here, Operation True Horde. Let's get down there. Hope everybody's week has gotten off to a good start, and we're going to hope to get my week off to a good start right here, right now. 3, 4, 5. So we have 6 soldiers, and it looks like there's only 5 spots of loot to pick up. Yeah, the 94 is pretty bad. So is the 89. And road train, well, let's just say we got to overcome a lot of high vibes today. What can I say? Okay, so the resistance, yeah, well, we found our Advent Storehouse, and that's what we're raiding here. It is a revealed start, but I do have one shinobi to try and scout for us. Yeah, thank you, Nightmare. Next time in all capitals. Enough! Good to see you in here, Road Train, in spite of your role. But thank you, thank you. And let's kind of get an overview. I was frantically oh, so it's way over here, and then we got to backtrack to get out back here. So, and we're actually not as far on the side of the map as I thought we were. Well, what do you know? This is the edge of the map for the most part. Yeah, that's the map edge over here. So maybe I play the map edge that way more. I mean, we got 12 turns. I can do a slight angle maybe over this way to come back in over here. Because, you know, if we go straight in. But then again, it's a quick timer. All right, Bluejay. No, not Bluejay. That's not who I was. Oh, very good. I was about to say Blue. For some reason in my head, I thought Bluejay was a shinobi, but it's Dark Admiral. And Dark Admiral, thank you for being in the front and not in the back, as the shinobi often does. And look at this. In the local park, we have one of our posters. We got fans of XCOM putting up our poster. Jones and the boy. We got the Jones half of it. The boy is still getting healed. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun when the posters turn up. I do believe. I enjoy that little flavor touch. I think I'm gonna kind of angle off this way, at least initially. So Dark Admiral, head over this way. Oh my goodness. We didn't have to go far to find something. So maybe we won't angle as far as I thought, although they're probably gonna, what do you think? They're probably gonna wander away. We probably can't move very far without being seen. Look at that. That's our limit over here. The only thing is this side, we can go a little farther. Why? Oh, because that's blocking the line of sight over here. But I don't see them all. So it's not totally safe for us to move up yet. So I do believe I need to get the Admiral, the Dark Admiral, moving a little farther closer. And that's as far as you could move up. So if I took a spot on this side of the trash can, it doesn't see. I think the other ones were farther over. So even coming here, though, you could step out, and it's so... Yeah, so your step out would be here, which is just where the trash can... So we would come close to being flanked if the snake moved straight up. But it wouldn't flank us. So maybe just to get better eyes on what we're dealing with, I will move our shinobi over there. We'll see. And then we'll still get some forward progress over here in case there's something else. Although I would not want to find something else right now. Why don't we, yeah, let's just maybe use the tree instead of pushing all the way far forward. We already got one pod we're keeping track of. Let's not find two just yet. Maybe. Then again, if we got up here, maybe we'd see a little farther past this building, the little guardhouse. And maybe I just commit to coming down here to get close enough to do something with them, depending on how they move. Could be, could be. There's a long way to go down this way till we get to the edge of the map, so they could easily come down that way. I'm going to bring you here. Did we get sight of anybody else? Yes, we do have sight. It's a drone and a trooper and a Viper on this particular one. Now, you Bluejay, you're way over here. We can get this far with you, but that's not going to get you in range of a grenade. Interesting. Why don't I get you this far? Yeah, we'll add. You figure on this side they were smart putting the poster on this side of the playground because it was over by the Advent storage area that was found. They might have seen it. So our supporters over in this area actually are thinking smartly. I think I'm going to bring grenades to here. That is what I'm thinking. And then we should be close enough after that if we need to move forward, depending on how they activate or if they come towards us. I kind of like the idea of getting people not to the end, but along this side. But the problem is, if they walk down this way and see us, even without yellow alert, just being flanked, there's always a chance they shoot at us, and I kind of don't like that. So, so maybe I come all the way down here. I get, yeah, I'll get a few things going here, a few different options going here. So, Bluejay, we're gonna bring you this far. Glacier, I'm kind of thinking, yeah, too bad we can't get up here without running up the slides, and they easily see us from there. So I might just bring you here for starters, and then I'm thinking about bringing, where is he? There he is. I'm thinking about bringing Coach to this full cover. It won't get us on Overwatch. So maybe what I do is I bring Coach to here, and then he can be on Overwatch. So at least if they wander down this way to see us somehow, we'll have options, or at least a shot.
En route to target location.
And then Gleaser, we can get you still behind full cover down here. It won't allow you to steady your weapon. Oh well. We can't have everything. And then we got Nefertiti ready to command away. Ooh. Oh, that's only a log. I was thinking it was a full tree. So we're not gonna get... Jeez, how did they not see us all the way down here? I think we'll just bring Nefertiti here, so we at least have range or vision and the ability to move forward and shoot.
Location confirmed.
And then we got Nameless. Yeah, I would love to get Nameless up closer, just because, but I don't want to put it in a position where we might get flanked just yet. Oh, they see us because if I go here, we can step out, and that's how they see us. Okay. Well. Do I bring someone more over this way, just in case this is the way they choose to wander? Why not? Just so we aren't all overloaded on one side in case they don't go where I think they're gonna go. So here we go.
We all knew the dangers that night, but we went anyway.
Yeah.
That's the way it might be tonight.
Overwatch.
We don't have a ton of time on the timer, No, they moved our way. And I heard a door open. I think you all did too. That was one of the louder doors you're going to hear. So it probably was a nearby door. We want to be careful moving too far forward, but at the same time, we got to keep an eye on them so we can figure out if we can... see, we're right by the building. I mean, we are right by the building. So it's like, wow, we are here.
What's up?
We are here, we are there. So that door we heard open that sounded so loud, and we aren't quite close enough to be able to tell exactly where that door is. But a door definitely opened. I don't see a door right on this side. So I guess that's a good thing. So I think I bring you. I mean, they definitely move down this way, and you as Shinobi, that should be an okay move for you coming here. The only scary part is once I see them, I don't really have amazing corner cover that I could move to if I felt it necessary. Let's kind of come here for starters.
Bien, me muevo al objetivo.
Okay, we only found the snack. I'm afraid to come here not knowing where the drone is, because the drone sometimes has slightly longer detection, and if he's like right next, you gotta be careful. And gotta be careful with open doors, and somebody could be right over there if I take what feels like nice corner cover. But I gotta get eyes on for the rest of the team so we can figure how close we can get, or if it's time for us to be, or will we have the ability. Like right now, we got a 90% shot to have them go live. Squad site, so if we took this shot, they wouldn't know exactly where we are. But there's always a chance he probably wouldn't scatter that far to flank me after all. Oh, well, technically, I guess technically he could. But he wouldn't go there because, you know, there's no cover for him. But not knowing where we are, yeah, I think the odds are really slim that he would be able to flank us. So I'll probably keep my eyes on there. I'm tempted to open with a sniper shot. And then depending on what we see and how they do or don't scatter, we go from there. It's an option. Yeah, because we really won't be able to move anybody so much forward. We're out of range here, and to be able to move forward to shoot or launch a grenade, we can't get close enough. Problems with a squatty on force level 4. The challenges with that. We would be able to, if they go live, can we get? Yeah, I can get up to half cover to take shots, which doesn't thrill me. You are out of running gun range, so I guess we hold off. We kind of gotta hold off, I think, a turn before going live, but we can't hold off too many more turns after that because, you know, the timer. So let's get you closer. Hey, Trumpkin, I hear ya. Good to see you dropping in. Get us off to a good start this week. Are we close enough to make her yell? I guess we're going to find out. Busy Monday, huh? Well, I'm just adding to it for you. Let's just come here. See if she yells. Oh! Kind of what I didn't want to have happen. But, and we're seen. So we have no more Shinobi. That is going to make this interesting. Now, the good news is, I do have Trojan. We can take care of this thing, I believe. Let's just make sure it's a very, very good percent, shall we? No, it's only 85%. So it's not a guarantee, my friends. It's not a guarantee. So what we may do is aid protocol and then try the haywire, but let's see what my other folks can get done in case it doesn't work. We also have a shinobi that could come over here and slash a slap. Yeah, well, I know I have no money. It's not like I'm not gonna do it at 85%. It's just not as guaranteed as I was expecting. So, oh well. Bluejay. I do believe if we get you up here, there's at least a chance I can get both of them with one of your grenades. Let's just see how close we are now. Yeah, so if I get you up to that point, it shouldn't be an issue getting a grenade over there. We should be able to do it.
On the way.
And we do hit both. So let's see what kind of grenade it shall be.
Bombs away.
Hello.
That was an okay grenade, at least on the trooper. CookieBot! Good evening, CookieBot. Someone likes their cookies. A bot that likes cookies. Interesting. Let's see. You do have a shot there, but it's not simply amazing. I also... And that's not even a greatly amazing shot. Now, I do have you available, who has a pretty good shot on that thing. And you do have the armor piercing. So we're going to have multiple options on that drone. I don't have to do the 85% haywire protocol. I could use combat protocol there. And since we are exposed, if I can reach, that is, well, I can from there. Now we can come over here and flesh. And then if that doesn't work, I could run and gun and stun if something went down. So, I mean, we have some possibilities. We don't know if we're going to run into anything. There could be, you know, who's on the rooftops. That would greatly mess up our chances. Although we do know that one of the groups opened a door somewhere in the building. So that means one less possibility on the roof. So, let's see. 7 to 9. Although we did get it down to vulnerable, so if we're lucky, well, this was a pot of 3, so much for getting it down to 8. We're 7 to 9, 7 to 9. So we have possibilities. We do have some possibilities. Now, let me just look back here at what my options are here. I wish that was a little better. We also could help if we had to holo target. We could do that too down here if we need help with things. Combat protocol, can you see over there? Yeah. Okay, yeah, the combat protocol's in sight and in line also. So we've got that. And then who's left? That leaves you two. So what's the best play with you is kind of what I'm thinking. And maybe... because you would have a decent chance if you hit to be able to take it out, because you also have AP ammo. And so even if you, as long as you get a min roll, and as long as you hit, we're okay. Since your shot there isn't amazing. And I think if we come in for Shinobi on the snake, with a backup for stun, we're probably okay. And then so let's do it this way. I'm trying to, you know, not like I'm amazing with math, but I'm trying to see what overall, because we'll have two people. I'm trying to try it with you, Glacier, because if you can do it, I like that it frees up my gunner. I really do. Kind of do like that. And Gleaser came through. Unlike your vibe rolls, your character came through, Gleaser. How about that? Now, we are not flanked here, and we especially won't be flanked here, so I could suppress. But I think it's pretty definite that I'm going to do the combat protocol. What I think I'm going to do, though, is move us a little closer before we do it.
No problem, boss.
Yeah. You know, like how I make a decision. I think I'm going to move a little closer. Then I sit there and I think about it. And I'm going through it in my head. So I do that so much. Oh, well. Here's the combat protocol. And now we got some of the dangerous work ahead of us. I can't say that I'm thrilled about pushing forward. I guess the thing I can say is I'm glad there's no windows here. There's nothing that looks like windows here. So the only thing we gotta fear is somebody on the roof. And we won't know about that yet. So, yeah, this has never backfired with a high dodge snake, you know. Nah, it's not a problem. No. Well, it does say 100%. And we're low roll is 7, as long as we don't graze. So, and I do have a backup plan. So here we go. Okay, now does the game pan? No. Oh, is it waiting for the loot? I guess I could have tabbed to find out a little sooner, but I didn't. So I probably don't want it to be super aggressive moving forward. But some movement forward would probably be advised. Now we got a little bit of view of the building. And we got 2 more pods probably. 3 and 3. Or if we're lucky, 3 and 2. Oh, there will be more, all right. Somewhere in the neighborhoods of what I just said. We just don't know what and how many and, you know, all that good stuff. So I think what I'll do is I will, I'll just push us forward here because we're not seeing anything where we are. A double move should work. In fact, there's double move into full cover, which I like. The big danger zone is here. So, you know, maybe I just come here because I know that's okay. We don't want to do this on our last move after everybody's gone. Yeah, why risk it? Eh? And I think for this turn, I'm just going to keep you there. It gets me nervous that things could be over there. There's a lot of space on that side of the map. Hey, Sylvia, it's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in, my friend. And just so you know, as someone hanging out in Twitch, I got my first meme switched over there, and now that I've got it working, I will be getting more over there. So even when you come in on the Twitch side, you'll have some stuff to play with a little bit. If my gameplay warrants it, I guess I should say. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there.
All right.
All right. So unfortunately, moving forward, we do not have the luxury of being unseen. So it is what it is. We're gonna have to be very careful and listen for those sound cues. I will pick up the loot.
Me canso de esperar. Aquí está.
And then we'll start the crawl forward. I really don't want to get caught on a double move. We're just going to have to just keep plugging forward, my friends. We're just going to have to keep plugging forward. How far can you get forward?
Moving to designated position.
Yeah, we don't have to push Gleeser as far forward, per se.
En route to target location.
Now we can bring you here.
I'm going.
All right, we do have something, a hacky tower to check and see if we... Targeting deception? No. So we now know hacky towers for this particular mission are a big disappointment. A big disappointment. Until we start picking up failsafe here and there and being able to try without risk. It's a little bit of a big disappointment. And then Gleeser, you can get here on a blue move. This is where I'm going to try putting you.
Und los geht's.
Yeah, he's just excited because we get this steady.
I'm watching for him.
It would be nice. And I think I'm okay coming here. Just to get us in full cover and not facing forward where I think most of the enemies are going to be. I think.
Por fin. Aquí hay fuego.
No, they were on the roof. I knew it. And then we got a peek on the roof. Okay. Oh boy, I'm not going to have a ton of shots available, am I? Well, you can't see anybody. You can't see over there, probably because it's telling us, well, you're probably too far. I don't know that your grenades can reach. No. And therefore, if your grenades can't reach, well, you're on Overwatch in case they jump down. So, and you got steadied. So we gotta survive a turn without dying, which means hunker in half or move you to full, and I'm gonna choose the move you to full. It would appear that they're far enough back where they can't stay there and reach us from the roof. That's the good news, other than you over there. Well, we can do something to help you. So let's get full cover.
Closing on target position now.
And I think a little aid protocol is would be a good time for it right there, because Dark Admiral, if they do not move and just shoot, he's the target from high cover. That doesn't thrill me. So is it better for me to command him out of sight? But we've had experience with the cover on these towers. Just saying. Just saying. So, let's do the 8 protocol here. Because he's at risk. He is most definitely at risk. And then I could bring a Nameless up. That would be get him in line of one of them in full cover. But he would not have any help. But in case they stay up there, I kind of like the idea. I like the idea coming here, but with the luck we had with this building on a different map, I don't trust that cover anymore. So I'm kind of thinking about... Nobody's on Overwatch. We still have dedication. Then we'd be a little bit closer for run and gun if it proved... How do we... there's a pole over here we could climb up. Of course, running by a window. Pole over on this side to climb up. Now that's interesting. I think, well, we could come over on this, work our way over to this corner. Oh, then they both see us from the roof also. Maybe I try to get closer here with you, so then we do put ourselves in run and gun position for next turn. And we have dedication if they're overwatching that we can't clear. So that's my thought for best positioning you right now. And then we cross our fingers for Dark Admiral that the 8 protocol helps. Please, oh pleasey pleasey, help us. Okay, he's moving back. What's he gonna? He's gonna Overwatch. Huh. Shoot? Yeah. Okay. They're going for the high ground shots on us. All right. Well, I don't know if we have line of sight on this guy, so I don't know that we can let's just see. Okay, so my run and gun, although maybe with dedication we could make it up there. Not guaranteed though. Flesh, how far can flesh go? Well, it can't because it's not an option, so we're not close enough. Yeah, it can get us there. Gleaser, well, now would be a good time for your steadied self. Oh, beautiful. Let's give it a go. We hit on a much lesser shot. Can you do this for us at 91%? And that's the one I'm going for.
Willst du noch mehr?
Thank you, Gleaser. I'm singing Gleaser's praises today. I mean, what can I say? Oh, excuse me, what can I say? He's amazing. So maybe what we do, since nobody can reach, well, actually, that's technically not true. Well, yeah, since he moved back, it could be true. I will come here. Yeah, I just don't know because he's a low level guy. I don't think his grenade can reach that far. Because right now it goes that far. So we'd have to be able to and we'd have to get it up high. So, you know, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with height. And we'd be potentially moving forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, you know, it's gonna be iffy, but we're of course gonna try it and see if we can reach. We shall see if we can reach. But that guy's gonna need to die if we don't. That's kind of part of the problem. So if we damage him... if we damage him with the grenade... Hey, Servando! I'm glad you can make it. We got scolded over the weekend for having a long chat in a live stream channel. Nightmare doing his job, trying to keep the Discord organized and free of clutter. And who's the one that's breaking the rules? Me! All right, I got a kick out of that. He who should know better. Yeah. Well, I was looking at it and I'm going, oh, you know, we have okay activity in the Discord, but it's not like a huge Discord that gets overwhelmed when, you know, so I just said, let's just chat. Oh, well. What am I going to do? We're going to try the grenade. We're going to come here.
On the way.
We do not have combat protocol. If we injure, if we can even reach up there. Yeah, because of the extra height. See, we can, it's the height that makes it not be able to reach. Yeah, at certain angles, we can get it over the edge and get close, but that extra little bit of height, I can't overcome that. So it was worth seeing. It was worth checking out. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. No, that's why I have him. That's why he helps us. That's why he's so good at what he does. Let's see. Unfortunately, well, what we can do is we can come here and suppress. Yeah, how charming. We love you, Nightmare. We love you, you know that. Okay, I gotta come to this tree for the suppression, so let's just get it going.
No problem, Commander.
And I'll probably move Bluejay somewhere else. But for now, we're just gonna do basic garden variety for suppression because we know of no other enemies at this point for area suppression. All right, now we get to put up with shaky screen for the rest of the time. See, that door down here is open. So it could be that there's a pod in that back room back there. Because remember, right back around the first turn, we heard that some doors opening. So it's a little nerve-wracking. What I may just do is get a peek in the window on a blue move and see if we find the other pod. And then I don't have to move any further because next turn we'd be able to get up here and slash without a problem. So let's check this out now so we have an idea. On a blue move, that's the safest way to do it.
Adelante.
And nothing. Oh, there's an open door, but even farther back. So it's the door opening pod is what that pod has been. And I don't trust that he wouldn't come. Oh, he can. We can see him down here. So he'd be able to see us. And I'm not interested in coming over here. Yeah. Well, yeah, we looked through the window. You're right. Nothing to see here. Very good. What I think I'm going to do is I am not thrilled with bringing you there. What I'll do is bring you back a little. Or what I could do. Of course, you're not in good position. He's suppressed, so his shot won't be that good, but it'll be offset by the high ground that he has. So I feel like I need to move you back where he can't shoot at you because I said it at the beginning of the game. You're Mr. Squishy. We don't have a nanoscale or whatever. The vest that adds hit points probably would have been a good idea for you, but we didn't do it, so we don't have it. So I'm gonna move you out of here, a little farther back, and full cover. I'm gonna keep you there. Kind of thinking Nameless could go here. I mean, it would give him a stun shot, which is probably would be horrendous. And then who do we got left? We got Nefertiti, who could come here and overwatch in case he jumped down. I don't know that I need to command anybody this turn. We'll keep that in reserve in case another pod shows up inconveniently. Yeah, I can bring you here on a blue move. Then you're also closer, so I'll have two options to get up there, depending on what I need. And then we don't see anybody here. He can't shoot us at high ground down to low ground. I like that idea.
Okay.
Unless I spot a pod. And we didn't. Okay. So who's left? You two and Nefertiti's left. It's too bad we don't have... I think I just kind of overwatch you from here. I'm going to move... a lot of space on this side of the building. There's a front door open, potentially. It can't quite tell if they could be out front. So... I don't know if I want to move in that direction. I think I just keep you right here. And then if he jumps down... Does anybody here need... Well, I don't. I have a cooldown on aid protocol. I'm just gonna keep you there in Overwatch.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Why?
We got him. Okay, 2 pods down. That means 1 pod is out there. And there they are. A pod of 3. So we had 8 on this map, is what it looks like. So we got a sentry. Oh, he's doing something. And it missed. Oh, but that didn't. Oh, that missed. Okay, okay. I sure am panicking a lot. I get a little high strung when they're shooting at me. Oh, so we had some stuttering all of a sudden. We're having those internet issues, and I don't know what's going on my end that periodically it causes them. So I'm just going to slow down and not do anything right at the moment until it seems to clear. If it takes too long, I don't know if you can still hear me without stutter, but if it takes too long, we'll have to I'll just have to reboot the whole system, and you'll have to find my interrupted thing going. So yeah, it just started happening. It's internet issues on this end for some reason. So I don't know if it's in my router box or if it's with my company here local that runs the internet through my router box or what. But we're having some issues. It goes from 1400 kilobytes down to 2000 kilobytes, which is, it's just jumping all over the place. Massively inconsistent. Now, when it's happened in the past, it's fixed itself over a short period of time. So I'm hoping y'all can hear me. I'm going to hang on, hoping it fixes itself like it has in the past, and then we'll continue. So I'm not doing anything right now. I'm trying to see, yeah, I think you guys are, gameplay wise, you guys are caught up. I just gotta wait.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm shocked too. But it's kind of been off and on over the last week and a half, couple weeks. Last week and then now this week again. So I'm gonna try figuring or getting an answer on exactly what it is. Yeah, it's everything. It's just the upload stream from my end here in here where I am. Never used to have this problem, so I don't know what's changed recently with the internet. It's supposed to have. They're supposed to have upped my upload speed, which already was very good and solid, to make it badass good, but now we're having problems. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to just do a be right back. It's not a catus interruptus, but I'm going to use the catus interruptus until things start smoothing out on my end. So good time for y'all to grab a drink and use the facilities, whatever you need to do. And then as soon as it smooths out, we will continue. So I'll be right back. So I am back. I'm waiting for my systems, my monitoring systems to catch back up, so I know y'all might be with me. So we're working on it. It seems to have settled down. At least on my end, my numbers aren't jumping all over the place anymore. And hopefully we're back. For those of you that are still here, thank you for waiting. I appreciate it as I'm working through my issues here. So there you go. We're probably going to get moving forward then, now that it seems to be back. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything now. My system is not telling me we're having problems anymore. So it seems to have settled down. So we will cross our fingers, and I gotta try and get answers as to what the heck is going on, and making that happen every now and then. It's not all the time, it's every now and then, but it's semi-consistent this last week and a half or so. So we gotta kind of get some answers here. Okay, now I gotta refocus and remember where we were. We got a sectoid here. It missed. We had a sentry here who missed and then overwatched. Now I don't know that I'm gonna have interference, and I don't know if I'll be able to get a line of sight on our friend back here to break his interference based on where he is. So we're gonna have a little bit of problem back there with the sentry. The good news is I would potentially have an option. Right here I would have an option. And yeah, my grenades are not strong enough to blast a hole in the wall. If I had a rocket, we could blast a hole through the wall, but the grenades aren't going to do it. They don't have power. They don't have extra perks. They don't have anything to help that process. Maybe when we get alien grenades, we'll have more abilities to be able to do stuff like that. But right now, there's no blowing a hole in the wall kind of stuff. What I do have is I do, at least over here, have the ability, with nobody else overwatching, I have the ability to run and gun with dedication and easily come in here to flank this guy, and he can't shoot at me with dedication on Overwatch. And then if I hit him, he's out. But then, if I kill him, he's also taken care of. The question is, can I stay alive from there? Do I have enough other answers? Well, I kind of do, because I also have flesh available, which could take care of the trooper. And then we might be able to, only half cover, but I could come here and, since because I won't have a kill, I could potentially kill these two and then hope the sectoid does sectoid things as opposed to shooting, because they hurt us less. And then I suppress the sectoid, and maybe it tries mind games on me to try and break the suppression, and we can make this work. Kinda, sorta. Yeah, I know you, Gleaser, would love nothing better than... I can't get grenades in there through the solid wall. That's our problem. So that's where we're at. And I don't see a lot of other answers besides that. I'm lucky that we can see the sectoid, so I gotta hope my other two work out. So that's our first move. If I start with Marcus Nameless Joy, when we look at him, he can do 4 to 6 damage. So if we min roll, We could also go back there for a turn and stun the guy with our stun gun if that looks like that's better odds to get him out of the picture temporarily. So that's my plan. We're going to mark dedication so we can run that Overwatch and then run and gun. Oh, better for you. Okay, yeah. Everything seems to be back to normal right now. So the wide swings are gone. And I don't know why it's doing that. It's never done that in the past. We've lost. Yeah, we just never had these consistent problems. So all of a sudden we are. So I think I'm going to run like right here. It's full cover from these guys if I don't kill them. There's a chance the Sectoid could say, but he'll be suppressed at least. Sectoid could say, I'm going to run over here and flank you and hurt you and all that kind of good stuff. And he could. But I don't see any other immediate way out of this. And we're down. Oh, well, we got 8 turns. So time is not a big issue. So there's no windows on the outside that I can do this shot. So yeah, I'm coming right here. So let's set it up.
Okay.
That's what I say. He even took a deep breath before he said it. Okay. Here we go. Thank goodness for that dedication perk. I mean, my God. So, there's a chance we could min roll. There's also a 60% chance for crit. There's also a 100% chance to stun. So technically, to play it safe, I should stun and then work on killing him after that. So let's. I'm just gonna do the stun. I have no out if we min roll. I have no out if we min roll. So let's stun. All right. Now, we got to do this. And that'll be full cover. Now, the Sectoid can flank whoever he wants and shoot. That's kind of the problem. Or we could just take out the Sectoid. But then I'm kind of left, you know, kind of left in an awkward position. At least this way. I'm hoping we have it. We at least then have a chance that the Sectoid does Sectoid things as opposed to shooting us. That's what I'm hoping. Let him try mind controlling. Let him do anything but shoot us. You know? So that's what we're hoping for by doing this. Dark Admiral, thank you. So now we suppress. Now we suppress. And we do that because I checked earlier. We had a line of sight. I remember I came down here. Oh, nobody sees them. Oh, that's just stupid. We lost line of sight. Well, we're going to get it back. We were standing here. We're going to come back here and gain our sight back. And then if we need a grenade next turn, well, damn it, we're in position.
Affirmative.
Not the person I want to gain line of sight with. There, we got our line of sight back. Now, let's please suppress. There we go.
Team, I'm moving out.
And then also, I think I will get a little aggressive with you, so then we can at least get up to the window. Because we have combat protocol back. You know, we have other things you can help with. You could also command, should I so desire, to use that. So let's just get you all the way up here.
Got it. Moving.
And please, Sectoid, please don't shoot. Oh yeah, we have you too. So I'm thinking, wow, you have a line of sight from here. I just have to double move to get it. So we'll set you up for a potential help next time, Gleaser.
Schon unterwegs.
And what does he do? Please raise the dead. Yes! We love Raise the Dead. We are very happy about Raise of the Dead. You can do that all day long. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do now. We're going to start with Marcus Nameless Joy. And have him, this time, shoot. Let's hope we get the crit. Okay, we did. I didn't want to take the chance last time. So we have more options this time. Now, I'll tell you what. Let's soften it up with a grenade. Well, let's even check. Did I scare some of you? I was going to launch it by accident. You know me. 70% flush. I'd rather do the grenade. Let's do the grenade. Let's soften them up. Boom. Doesn't hurt us. Because we're very close range for our flesher. So he's not going to do as much damage at close range. And now Dark Admiral should be able to just take care of it. In fact, let's just give people some shots. Well, it's not like we're probably going to kill this, but Gleaser, we'll give you a shot. Add to your damage total, we hope. Not that I care about the zombie, because when we killed the, you know what.
Du warst kein Gegner für mich.
Oh, he killed the zombie. That guy's dead twice. Gleaser, you got another kill. Crazy. Now, get rid of the sectoid.
Aquí tengo algo.
Okay, we got rid of the map. Now we got 7 turns. Now I feel like we just might be able to pick up the loot and get out of here in 7 turns. Okay, so I got something way back here. There's 5, so not all of us have to get in there picking up loot. And the exit zone, yeah, back over this way. So Gleaser, well, you have decent speed, but you're kind of way over here. So I might not send you in unless you can't move this turn. So everybody who can move, we're going to get you moving. I've got how many on the roof? 1, 2. Looks like 2 are on the roof. And then we got 1, 2, 3 on the ground. So I got to send 2 people up high. You will not be one of them. Well, you do have a path up there, but then you block it further. Let's Nefertiti can go up high.
10-4.
And then we'll start sending Coach up high. Just because everybody else will go downstairs, and then we'll send Gleaser back to the evac zone. Okay. You go for the far one.
Oscar Mike. Wait, does Oscar Mike mean yes, sir? Whatever.
That line cracks me up, by the way. Yeah, I think we got all the loot picked up as we killed them. We were kind of fortunate that way.
Paso ligero.
But we need all this loot.
On it.
Nefertiti, get up there. Oh, well, here's an easy pickup
We all
for
knew
you.
the dangers that night, but we went anyway.
The dangers of
I thought
opening
we
a
might be
crate.
tonight.
All right, we'll start sending you back
All right.
out. And then Bluejay, you can come right here. All right, Glacier, start heading back over here.
Bin schon dabei.
Bin schon dabei. Okay, pick up your crate. Yeah, it didn't feel like it was going to go all that smoothly, but it did. So, what can I say? What did I... Oh, yeah, you got to pick it up. I was like, why is it not green around, and yet it's not showing you picked it up?
Lo tengo.
There. Now we got it.
I've got the thing.
Okay. Time to run, 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 run. Papa-doo, run, run.
Double time. A la orden.
Solid copy.
And you're gonna get there quickly.
What to los?
Make him scream, Gleaser. Make him scream. Okay, I don't think everybody will get out this turn, but because reinforcements aren't coming anytime soon, as soon as we get there, we'll start evacuating. And maybe save a point of will if we're lucky.
Stepping on it. Legen wir endlich los. Fine. But if I get killed, it's your fault. Yes, estoy.
Got it.
What needs to be done will be done.
All right, let's go.
Bin dann mal weg.
Avenger, this is Firebrand. Package is secure.
Okay, time for everybody else to get out. Yes, we can just make it.
Oscar Mike. Wait, does Oscar Mike mean yes, sir?
Yeah, I thought we answered that question already, Coach. He sure must be a coach.
Moving on target location.
As long as he's not a teacher and a coach, he's okay.
No problem, boss.
Yeah, I know, Nightmare. We've been over this, Coach. Come on. Snap out of it.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
All right. Super job, my friend. Super job. And so much for trying to get us with your reinforcements, guys. Ain't happening today. Now we get to find out who the game says. Not that they always make the right choice, but who the game says our MVP is. Let's go find out. Yeah, it felt good. Glacier, you had a good day. Your guy, Kurt Glacier Wagner, had an amazing day for our sniper. 20 damage, 100% shooting, kill one shot a Psy zombie. Holy moly. Good job, my friend. Good job. And over here, well, Coach didn't get the award. He already has 2. 1 kill, 100% shooting. Nice job, team. There's Dark Admiral the Shinobi. He picked up his first MVP. 3 kills, 26 damage. I think there was an Overwatch shot that he missed. Oh well, it happens. Let's create a photo for Dark Admiral's. He's feeling it. He's feeling it right now. And so if that's the way he's feeling, who am I to argue, huh? You pose the way you want to pose, Dark Admiral. Sometimes I have an idea or a concept of how I want to pose. Today, Dark Admiral, you be you. Let's add that this is your MVP. And it's your first one, so it doesn't need a number. And let's put it in red. And there we go. Good job. In fact, we can go a little more close up. I don't want to cut off your beautiful head of hair there. The zoom in, zoom out only has so many settings, and that's as close as we're gonna get. I don't want to cut off the top of your head. And here we go.
I think we need more dead aliens to get the effect we're going for.
Oh, you think? Let's see who else got any kind of awards. Yeah, you were the sneakiest, Dark Admiral, but you barely stayed sneaky this time. We were very fortunate that we still were able to make this work. Whew, very, very fortunate. Nefertiti, she did the Dark Admiral style pose for her last MVP, her only MVP, but she also got a kill today, so good job. Oh yeah, the combat protocol one. And then we got Marcus Nameless Joy. Nice 1 kill, 8 damage on that stunned sentry. Good job. And Bluejay. No kill, but 10 damage. You came through at some key times to weaken people down. Your grenade on the snake helped us seal the deal there. So yeah, even though you didn't get an actual kill yourself, not bad, kid. Not bad. Oh, we're feeling this group is feeling chummy after this mission, and I'm glad Gleaser's peeking through because, well, okay, so maybe Bluejay is feeling a little shy, but you're no longer a squatty, Bluejay. Maybe, just maybe, you can stand up, and we'll see you. That's better. Yeah, let's do that one. Now we can see everybody. Rogue 6. Let's go title this one for Smash and Grab. So we know what the mission was. Good job, team. Good job. Yeah, I always like it is true because the Shinobis don't always have the opportunity because they're so important for us to scout. But you know, they'll come into their own when there's some perks coming up that'll give them kills. Reaper, I think it's Reaper that allows them to chain some kills as we upgrade their sword as we go. So smash and grab done. Or we're gonna make that stand out a little bit. There we go. We are the Rogue 6. Team did a good job. All right, let's continue. Miscellaneous stats. Yeah, it's always interesting to see who produced the most, but actually everybody contributed. Everybody contributed nicely to me. And that's what a team should do. This synergy works well together. You may not be the big head honcho of damage output for that particular thing. We did average damage per shot. Yeah, average damage per attack. Nice record. Gleaser, you made the most attacks. I was keeping you busy. Successful shot percentage says 100%. I think there was someone missed one along the way. So the game misses things. It may not count Overwatches for that number. I don't know exactly how it all works, but most under fire Dark Admiral. It was good that the Shinobi got it also just because he was most under fire, and our aid protocol, we picked a good time to use it. It's fun. It's fun when the missions work. It's frustrating as heck when we have our issues and problems.
Excellent work, Commander.
All right, team. There we go. We got 1, 2, 3 promotions out of this, and I'm thrilled. Let's take it. So we will have no more squatties for this particular group anymore, and we're going to have another corporal out of this group. So let's start doing it. All right, slug shot. That would have been another handy dandy weapon against the drone when other things don't work. So we're taking slug shot. And we've seen the slug shot work against other enemies. I can think of an officer on the roof, Maltese's final slug shot, because they get extra accuracy too, and no range penalty for a shotgun is pretty awesome. All right, Coach, you're a corporal. How does it feel? We're going to pick up Flush for this one. Lockdown is not a bad skill, because I do tend to, even when I don't have an Overwatch build, I tend to Overwatch a lot. But, you know, Flush is nice even with an SMG, but boy, Flush is nice with a big gun that hits a little harder and does just a little bit more damage. Because Flush is a reduced damage kind of a shot, so it's nice to flush and do a pinch more damage and get better chance to hit. So I like that perk a lot. And this should bring Bluejay some needle grenades, so we don't have to worry about him destroying loot anymore. So that's what we're hoping for here. Needle grenades. Boom. Good job, team. 101 supplies, greatly needed. 3 more alloys, 3 more crystals, 2 advent data pads, 2 Illyrium cores, advanced scope, advanced stock. Nice. I'm very excited about the haul that we got on this one. We can sell some of that stuff for, remember, I mentioned, I think in the notice, we really want to work towards that Scilab, which is we'll see how many days away it is, and then we got to build it, but that's like 150, and I think wet work was another 75, something like that, so we can start getting more kill experience to help rank us up a little bit. So those are probably the 2 big things on my radar right now as we very slowly work our way towards mag. Because there's probably not going to be an amazing amount of more laser weapons that we make. We'll see. Depends on when the force level goes up and how things are looking. We may have to build a few more, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. All right, data pad, and here we go. So the officer autopsy is done in 3 days. We get some more alien debris here. We're up to 152 supplies. So right now, we can afford to build the Scilab. We have the power. We could do it. But I'm just trying to think out if I'm going to hold off till we can get to the black market, just in case, just so I can sell and get some extra cash. So in case when we do a mission, if I need to build something, we can. I don't want to bring us down to 2 supplies. So that's why I'm going to hold off, even though I really want to get this built.
What's up, Doc?
But I kind of want to wait till we get the, hey, the fly on the wall. Well, you missed? You missed? Well, it's an interesting one when the internet stuttered on us for a good 10 minutes. But we just paused, waited for it to pass, and then now we're back. But we had a very, very good. We've tied our flawless record after our performance today. So yeah, I would love nothing better than to build the Scilab and get that started. But I'm going to hold off till I make sure we're fully infiltrated and go from there. Oh, the signal jamming. How did that affect you there? It's pure luck. Signal jamming. I don't know that I've. I don't know if I've It's been a while. I've been away from the game for a tiny bit, so I don't know if I've had that. Oh yeah. That's not a fun one. That's not a fun one. Well, we had one that's not quite as nasty because I don't think it's signal jamming, or maybe it is called signal. But we briefly, for one of the supply periods early on, had yeah, it might have been signal jamming, but I don't remember it being a 50% drop. But it's a 50%. Oh, it's not extra scan time. We had less. It was less scan production from our airship helping out scan. I forget the name of that one. We had a similar-ish one, nothing to do with scan time, but oh, covert infiltration. Well, good for you. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. But anyway, let's get back out there. We're gonna hold off on the Scilab till I check our infiltrations we got going and pick up from there. Yeah, I just can't remember the name of it. But anyway, I'm just looking around. I don't think there's anything else I got to do in here. We do still have the 4 wounded. Some of those we're finally going to probably start thinking about seeing some of them come back now. Let's get going. Did I keep... It's been a while since we last... Yeah, okay. I do have Haven Advisors. I know I have both. I just wanted to check. And then let's get out there. And we need to scan. So we got a supply raid we're going to boost. We need to intel boost to do this supply raid. So that very well could be our next mission and beat out this one. So you know what I'm going to do? Even though it's strength 3, I'm going to come over here to scan. And it'll get me near the black market, and then I gotta find a moment where I can get over here and make contact with Eastern Europe. Even though the only ones I can make contact with right now for 100 are 4 and 4. Sucks. I hated my Haven rolls that we got on this one. Yeah, let's come over here and scan.
Setting course for the Western European.
Yeah, we just
Horde.
picked up the 30 whatever intel from over there, the 34, 35. Rickroll has finished his training. Oh, let's go in there. I'm thinking, let's just see, is there anybody else I want to put in? But I may just keep him in because his bond pair is healing, our Templar. So let's just get him some more training in. He'll have focus fire and get some. That's the way I'm going to go. And I'm pretty sure it's also just, these two are just 6 days each. That one was, and I think this one is 2. I can't remember if all the trainings are 6 days, but I know the early ones are. I'm pretty sure. All the details you forget when you haven't played in a little while. But let's go here. Am I lagging again? Shouldn't be. We had a problem earlier, Dave, but the lagging, I'm not showing any on my end anymore. So we shouldn't really be having too many problems. So thank God. You scared me when I saw that comment, because we definitely had problems earlier before you were a fly on the wall. So I'm going to get some. And we're going to keep them in training. Yeah, 6 days. 6 days. All right, let's keep scanning.
Commander, we have a priority message coming through.
Okay.
Looks like an encoded signal from the Resistance.
Let's go
Patching it through to your quarters
see
now.
what he has to tell us. Oh, I think I know what this is. Okay.
Hello, Commander.
Hello.
It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
All right.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this.
So we now have
project here.
the Avatar project to be aware of.
It sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
All right, we need to complete our primary objectives to locate the source of the Avatar project. Oh, and we got a guerrilla ops out there that we found. And this is a hidden dark event, and we got an amazing timer, so we should. It's underground, of course, sabotaging a transmitter. So we should easily be able to put together a team to do this one. And we'll see about doing that. Yeah, the aliens making yet another Avatar movie. But usually it panned away with this thing popping up. But usually the... oh, I like this operation name too. Crocodile Cadaver. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. That's cool. I think we're going to put together a team for this. Anything to, even though we don't even know what the dark event is, it's very, very doable. And we're going to see if we can do it. Little intel, which we're going to need once we expand. So let's get in there. Glacier says, send me, send me. And I think the noises we just heard, that was 2 ticks on the Avatar project in the background that was happening. Something like that. We'll see. Let's start fresh. I'm gonna actually manage the havens and bring those 2 out just so I don't keep them locked. We just got to make sure to stick people back in. That'll give me all my people to choose from. I sometimes overlook people when they aren't available, so let's see. Definitely would like a Shinobi. Now we can be going with Laser Master, and we got one other. What happened to... Oh, there, yeah, there he is. I don't know why. Why did I not see Dark Admiral? I was going, wait, I know I have at least 2, but I think we're gonna go with Laser Master on this one. Do you have... We haven't built you a bond pair yet. Now let's see which kind of specialist we want to take. Because it's such a big timer, and it's 10 to 12, I may just go with 6. Just because underground I hate. Takes a little longer to infiltrate, But oh, Floki, are you still in here, Floki? Yeah, we're taking you on this mission. You just joined the team, and we're going to give you your first experience. We rescued you from somewhere. I can't remember what. But you're on the team. Let's see about putting you to use. In fact, you don't even have ablative or anything. Ah, you are still there. Yeah, we're going out on the mission with you. And thanks, It's Pure Luck, for the follow. I forgot to thank you right when it happened, I think. And there we go. We'll probably run you an SMG. Better let you get in position. Yeah, your speed's a little bit better that way. And let's see who else we might want to play with here today. Underground, probably not a sharpshooter mission. Although you do have snapshots, so underground you could work with a sharpshooter that way. I'm thinking I might bring a specialist. Scanning protocol, see beyond the walls that we're dealing with, can be helpful. So can Trojan. But I think I'll go with the Grapevine on this one. Because if I'm going to come out with a team of 6, maybe I don't need to worry about command on this one. We'll save it for a more critical mission. Not that I don't like command on every mission. Where's my other... I guess my other commander, or my other officer, yeah, Andre the Gamer Lucian is out for a little bit longer. An assault can work underground because there's places to hide to get up close. We have a grenadier. Also, a technical can work underground to get close for the flamethrower. We got 2 AoEs for underground. I need some shooters. So maybe we go gunner assault to fill out the team. Because we can. It's got such a great infiltration timer. Okay. And you know what I'm going to do? Because I don't think we've built an upgraded shotgun. I can't recall. We'll find out. We'll keep USMG, keep USMG, keep USMG, because you guys got other AoE kind of... You have different roles, but for the shotgun, I may look at upgrading that, because I don't know that I built one yet. Let's build an item. It'll tell me if I did. So yeah, we haven't built the scatter ray yet. So let's at least build a laser scatter ray, and we'll use it on this mission. Because we can afford it. And then I have a feeling I'm not really going to have a team to put together for another mission, so I may pop over to the black market and sell some stuff while we're there. So let's do this. Down to 127. Can't afford the Scilab. Let's take off your attachment and give you a new weapon. See, you get promoted and you get a new weapon. How about that? Isn't that nice the way that works? Now, who's got wimpy health? Anybody? Well, yeah. We do have a med kit just in case. Gotta remember, they are getting to the point where they're starting to hit harder. But I'm not gonna, I can't, Floki, you're just not gonna get it. I could see Grapevine being able to carry it, and he'd still be at 13 speed for specialist. That's okay. And he's got assault rifle because his aim is at least acceptable. So let's just do this. there is a laser rifle laying around, so we might be able to upgrade here. I don't know who I took it from, but you know, if you're not out on a mission and you're sporting a laser rifle, you're prone to lose it. Let's go see. We got expanded magazine. Let's just take that off and see if we have anything better to use. Advanced scope could be helpful. We have an expanded magazine or an auto loader. Those are base level. Clip size 3 + 1 is 4. Yeah, I can do math. I kind of want to just sell the basic stuff. Other than I'll probably keep the stock. I might sell the stock too, since I have an advanced stock sitting there. Since those are all base things, I think I'm just going with this. The advanced stuff is what makes a difference anyway. Now, do we have... Yeah, I guess I'm going with the laser sight, even though it's a base one, just to increase your crit chance. And clip size is 4. Usually I like something else to go with that, but I really need the money because I want to get wet work also in addition to the Scilab. So I'll keep us a little bit at a disadvantage by not just loading up all the attachments. We got hair trigger and we got expanded magazine, which is the base level 1. Let's do an advanced scope and let's... Yeah, for area suppression though, I'm going to keep the expanded magazine. Okay, so 1 med kit, is that going to be enough? What's our speed looking like? Yeah, one's going to be enough. Now we don't have revival protocol or anything like that. We have scanning protocol here. Even though we don't have any healing things for you, you're still acceptable to me at 13 speed. So shooting commander for taking his rifle. Yeah, but the thing is, you kind of have to do it in this game because you don't have enough money to buy one for everybody, so you gotta do the sharesies thing. Let's see what you look like with a med kit. We've had a bleed out. We lost somebody due to a bleed out when I didn't stock a med kit, so I guess I'm erring on the side of caution now. So I'm okay with this team, and I'm okay to get ready. It is a little bit longer infiltration, but since it's underground 10 to 12, it makes sense to me. All right, guys, let's get down there and let's make this happen.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Okay, any moment now, we're gonna have to boost the supply raid. I'm gonna bet that supply raid will be our next mission, even though this is farther infiltrated, because we got to boost it to be able to do that one. If you don't remember, let's go to the black market, see if we can sell before that mission pops.
Avenger plotting new course.
Yeah, the Avatar project has 2 blips. I told you, I knew I heard that in the background. Let's see what we can sell. Not the drone wreck. All right, not the advanced stock. I can sell one of the data pads right now. easy, not a problem. I can sell an expanded magazine. Depth perception, I'm saving that for a sniper. Advanced scope will keep. Hair trigger, it's just a base one. And right now I'm selling it. I'm selling it. Only... we don't have the Scilab built, we'll get more, right? I need money now. I need money now. Let's get the money now. It's a base suppressor. No, we're selling it. Basic autoloader, selling it. Basic laser sight, selling it. Now, wasn't there an advanced stock? Or I hope I didn't accidentally... oh, it's an advanced scope. Oh yeah, the advanced stock. I didn't sell it. That's what I'm hoping at 82, but I gotta get 150 plus 75 is what I gotta get to. So I gotta get to 225. So I think I'm a hair shy. But no, I won't be now, because look, we got 7 frickin' Elerium cores. I need one for the Scilab, and I'll keep 2 in reserve. I'll sell 5 of them right now. I think I don't have anything I need at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm okay selling a few of these to make sure I have enough money. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing, and we're going to get wet work, and we're going to start the Scilab. No, I'm doing more because then I have a cushion for things I need to buy, and I'm not going to need the Elerium cores right away. Okay, we'll do that. Just, you convinced me to keep one more, but I think we're at 162. That's 180. Yeah, we're 162 and 127, 280. Yeah, we got more than enough for what we need. It's just that, you know, it takes time to fly back. So part of me is, you know, you might as well sell while you're here, because you know you're going to need it. So I'm going back to what I did do. Because it's almost just as bad to make too many trips and waste the flying time. Better just sell while you have it. I'm not going to need extras yet. We'll get some more on future missions, and that's my choice. Because there's some other things it would be nice to be able to get at the end, before the end of the supply cycle, which you'll see when I look in here. Goblin's there. Another scientist is sitting there. But I won't be able to afford those once I get my 2 other things. So before I do that, how much time between supply cycles? Oh, it's only 3 days. So I almost... well, then I'll have to come back, because pretty soon we're going to have to do this one. It's going to pop any moment that's going to be ready for us to do. And then I'll get corpses, and I can come back again before the end of the month. And maybe grab that scientist. And if we're really, really lucky, grab the scientist and the grenadier. Although I need engineers too. Yeah, I'm getting wet work now. I'm definitely... thinking I want to pick that up now. That much I know. And then I may keep these guys on clearing down here, so it'll take a little longer for the Scilab to build. Or I'll see what happens if I take one and help build the Scilab. But this will get me down to just 84 supplies remaining, which is not enough. But then if I come back afterwards before the end of the month to sell some corpses, assuming, you know, we have a good successful mission, maybe I can afford what I ideally want, and that's a scientist and another grenadier. So we got the Scilab here. Yeah. Of course. I'm sure there already is. Not Cinnabon, though. I'm sure there already is. Let's just build it now. And then count on the corpses we're going to get us the other things that we want. Obviously, there's certain corpses I won't be looking to sell. But there's some I will be willing to sell. Let's build it. There's one of our Lyrium cores that we need, and we have the supplies. And I was thinking, yeah, I'm just going to build it up in this corner.
Scilab construction initiated.
14 days. Let's just see. So this is 12 and 14. Let's see how it changes if I put someone over here. Chloe Joe. Ooh, but the alien debris, that's excessive. 7-day difference here, and it's, what was it, 14? More than 7 days here. So I guess if you're, yeah, but what do I want to get? I'm going to get the Scilab going. We're going to do this. Yeah, it's an 11-day increase there. But in 7 days, we'll bring the person back and it'll speed it back up a little bit. We're going to be losing in a sense. Well, you know, me and math. We're losing at least 7 days down here once we get the person back. So, there. Yeah, but I want the Scilab. I want that. I want to be able to use side troopers for this playthrough. I really, 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 really do. So we'll prioritize it. There we go. So let's get back out there. And where are we looking on infiltration on this one? Oh my God. Look it. We got a boost. If I it's either launch, well, it says I can wait, but I might as well just boost it now. Because we planned on this being boosted. Should get us up to, because we have to launch, it'll tell me I have to launch anyway if I wait. So let's just boost. We have the intel. And we're getting the expected 13 to 15, 100% infiltration, so we will be hidden, concealed. Oh, there isn't? There you go. Oh my God. Be like Elon Musk, plan ahead, get X.com, buys X.com on the cheap for his self. So you're thinking I should see about copywriting that that domain and see if I can make a little money off it. All right, so this is the squad that's going to be going out, my friends. Let's just get a reminder. We got a technical Archangel. We got Anacondas. There are Shinobi leading the way on this one. She does have combatives, so if there's that chance that we see our first Muton, because we haven't quite got to Force Level 4, but I trying to remember in the back of my head if the troop column can or the supply raid, whatever it is, you can see force enemy from one force level higher, so that maybe we will get to use combatives. I think that's why I brought her. She's not too many have combatives yet. We got a Grenadier with Bombardier, needle grenades. Alexandra should be a sharpshooter if we can find some high ground on this one. Death from Above and Center Mass has been picked up for her. Dan Stubbs, unfortunately not an upgraded weapon there. That sucks. We do have a laser cannon here for Robbie Zasso. That's good. No flush picked up. Hopefully we can earn flush on this one. So it's a decent team that we're taking out on this one. Anaconda. I'm calling her Anaconda now, Road Train. You are aware of that now. Anaconda is with her bondmate once again. So that's good news. And Carlos and Alexandra have done well together too. Let's hope they can continue their good performances as teammates. So yeah, I'm basically gonna wrap today up, and I hope I have the new schedule in there. Yeah, I do have the new schedule put in there for everybody. So the rest of the week is a stand. Yeah, we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. 13 to 15. There's no time limit this time, so we just got to be careful. Set it up properly for us and make it work. 13 to 15 for a supply raid is not supposed to be impossible. It's supposed to be very, very doable. And we have a team of 6 to do it, not just a team of 5, which can also be doable with the right team. But I went with the team for 6 because, you know, we didn't have all the upgrades for everything yet. Anyway, yeah, better be. If I'm talking big, I better deliver on Wednesday. But that's when we'll be doing the next mission for Long War of the Chosen is this Wednesday. We'll come back to Terror from the Void tomorrow and Thursday, and then finish up the week on Friday with a little more Long War of the Chosen. So, you won't be able to hang in or drop in. So yeah, I'll try. Because the last time, you know, Anaconda sucked, you weren't around. So let's hope that's not a thing. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. And I do hope to see you sometime later in the week. There's the schedule for y'all. And those on Twitch, hang out. We're going to see if we can find somebody to raid for y'all tonight. Everybody on YouTube, we'll see y'all later.